Verbs are words that indicate actions, events, or states of being.
Non-finite verbs are verbs that lack subject.
An auxiliary verb helps the main verb in a sentence.
A finite verb is a type of verb that is inflected for person and tense.
Doing and done can be used as main verbs in sentences.
Modal auxiliaries. These are also helping verbs that express possibilities, probabilities, obligation, certainty, permission, etc.
It's a wonderful segment on the show where you get to learn a lot. Hey viewers, you are still tuned to Wisdom 12 Vanguard of Divine Wisdom International School. I am Benedicta Kevin and I welcome you to this tutorial segment where we learn and revise things being taught in the class. For 2 weeks now, we'll be looking at verbs. We started with the auxiliary and modal auxiliary verbs. Then we moved to the finite and non-finite verbs. As we promised, today we bring you the transitive and intransitive verbs. So grab your paper and your pen. Let's study.
Hello, talking about verbs, I'll be taking you through the characteristics of the transitive verb. A transitive verb is a verb that has one or more objects. It has 2 main characteristics. 1, it is an action verb which expresses a doable activity. 2, it must have a direct object, that is, something or someone that receives the action of the verb. Example 1, the batter hit the ball. The batter hit the ball. In this sentence, the direct object, ball, received the action of the verb hit. Let's see if the verb hit has the 2 main characteristics of a transitive verb. First is an action word. Second, the action is received by an object, the ball. Therefore, hit is a transitive verb in the sentence. Example 2, I moved the chair. I moved the chair. Here again, the verb moved is happening on the object, the chair. Moved is an action. It happened directly on the object. So, moved is a transitive verb in this sentence. Example 3, Mr. Owe will beat Alex. Mr. Owe will beat Alex. First, there is an object on which an action is to be performed. The object is Alex. Second, there is an action word, beat. This action will be performed on Alex. Therefore, beat in this sentence is a transitive verb.
Hi. Let's take a look at the intransitive verbs. They are also action verbs, but unlike the transitive verbs, they do not have an object receiving the action. Notice the verbs in the following examples. The verbs are underlined. The baby cried. The man died. The sun sets. The lion roars. In the above sentences, the subject performs the action and nothing receives the action. Therefore, the words are intransitive verbs. What about the sentence, I played in the rain yesterday? I played in the rain yesterday. The word played, is it a transitive or an intransitive verb? Check the rules. The word played has some words after it. Therefore, it is a transitive verb, right? Wrong. Among all the words coming after played, there is no object receiving the action. The subject, which is I, did not perform any action on any object. In the rain is a phrase, a prepositional phrase, and not an object. This means that played in this sentence is an intransitive verb. There is no rule that says when the action is not followed by any word, it is an intransitive verb. Rather, the rule is when the verb is not followed by any object receiving its action directly. So, to recap, an intransitive verb must be an action, but there is no object that receives that action directly.
It has been a knowledge impacting moment on the segment. I have learned, and I'm sure you have too. Before we go, let's quickly do a brief review of all we've learned about verbs. 1. Verbs are words that describe actions, events, or states of being. 2. Verbs are the most important part of speech, without which a sentence cannot be complete. 3. There are different types of verbs, and so far we have looked at the auxiliary and modal auxiliary verbs, finite and non-finite verbs, transitive and intransitive verbs. We believe that now you are able to identify each of them and make good use of them. We will come your way again soon with another topic from one of our subject areas, and trust us, we will do that excellently without compromise. Bye!